It's a desperate move. Queen's masterstroke totally defeats Meghan, making her release Lilibet photo. Meghan and Harry have released a beautiful new photo of little Lilibet Diana Mountbatten-Windsor, but the story behind the snap speaks volumes. Harry and Meghan are no longer working members of the royal family, having long fled the royal cage where there is an expectation they will regularly share carefully controlled snippets of their children's lives with the public. For his 3rd birthday last month, the Sussexes released precisely nothing. Nor did they release any sort of image when Lili was born last year. In December last year, they did share a Christmas snap of the family, but it did not show that much of either child's face. But now, these Lili photos. The timing of their release is the key to understanding this surprising change of tack on the Sussexes' part, with the shots coming out only about 24 hours after the family arrived back in the US after their ice-cold trip back to his homeland. And which curiously surfaced only hours after William and Kate, Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, released a series of touching behind-the-scenes shots of their kids during the Jubilee. Lili's birthday aside, the 4-day stint back in the UK was nothing short of a PR disaster for the couple, who were sidelined by the royal family in the most humiliating, and blatant, way possible. During Trooping the Colour, the only Windsors they were seen with were Princess Anne's grandchildren and the 86-year-old Duke of Kent. One reporter suggested they were not invited to the family lunch that followed. However, given that the Queen is unfailingly polite, I find that a bit hard to believe. When the pair rolled up at the service of Thanksgiving at St. Paul's the following day, it was to some boost from the assembled crowd outside. There were cheers too. Things really took an embarrassing turn when they got inside. The Queen might have offered the concession to their former elevated positions by allowing them to arrive via their own car, and not the bus put on for her other grandchildren, and they were given their own individual procession to their seats, but their any kindness bluntly stopped. Images of them being led to their second-row seats in the middle of a clutch of B and C-list Windsors, with Harry's cousins Princesses Beatrice and Eugenie and their husbands having to stand up to make way for them, were about as ignominious as they come. Live TV cameras captured the couple being literally and figuratively sidelined. They, like the rest of the congregation, then had to wait about 20 minutes for the first-string royal players to turn up. When Prince Charles as well as William and Kate arrived, there has not been a single report to suggest that there was any sort of eye contact between them and the Sussexes. The ghost of Oprah Winfrey loomed large inside the Christopher Wren-designed church. Then on Sunday, as tens of thousands gathered to line the parade route for the Platinum pageant and the rest of the Queen's family was basking in the warm Jubilee glow of cheering crowds and the fizz of national pride, the Sussex family were winging their way out of the country. Then came another report from The Sun, claiming that the Queen had banned the couple from bringing along a snapper when the 96-year-old met her tiny namesake for the first time during the visit. Harry and Meghan wanted their photographer to capture the moment Lilibet met the Queen, an insider has said. But they were told no chance. It was a private family meeting. In short, it's very hard to see how the Sussexes' Great British return could be viewed as anything other than disastrous. No PR wins, family rapprochement or unmissable Netflix footage in the can. They did not bring any cameras with them, and all at the expense of their egos and, potentially, their bank balance too. Which brings us to the release of Tuesday's Lili images, which, given the preceding day's events, start to look like a fairly transparent attempt at righting the publicity ship and changing the prevailing Sussex narrative from embarrassing flop to, ooh, baby.